Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, today in War Thunder we're flying out the Avia S-199 a rank 4 fighter for the Israeli tech tree. This is the first Israeli thing that you're allowed to buy that's not the M51, which there will be a video coming out on that later. I do not know the date, but it is a fantastic little tank. The Sakine is... we'll talk about it. Without further ado, let's get into it. The Avia S-199 is an Israeli fighter. How it came to be is during the 40s, 1947, Israel needed a fighter. So they went to a Czech company that was producing 109Gs. And they decided that they wanted to buy some. The issue is they could not get, for the life of them, the Daimler-Benz DB605 engine that was supposed to go with it. The production line had basically ceased after World War II, so they just couldn't get their hands on them. So, what ends up happening is they find the next best thing. The engine out of a Heinkel 111 bomber was then duct-taped to the front of this thing. And it had a very, very short service life. It was very, very important to the Israeli Air Force because it was their first, actual fighter concept, but it was very, very quickly phased out of service. I wasn't necessarily trying to kill him, I just wanted the assist, because this thing is 100% not spaded. Yeah. Again, you'll hear this probably time and time again in this video. This thing performs like a wet napkin. You get like 2 turns out of it that are relatively good, then it loses all of its energy, and it's because it doesn't have the right engine on it. This was designed to have a 109 Daimler-Benz DB605 in it, and again, due to the lack of resources that the Israelis had, and the trouble producing the DB605 that the Czech had, this thing got the Jumo engine off of a Heinkel 111 bomber. And while that is a very, very good engine for 1942, 1943, because it produces about 1,300 takeoff horsepower, in 1947, when you're encountering things like Spitfires and P-51s that have Merlins in them and Griffins in them, it becomes a problem. And even here, where I encounter Merlin engine Spitfires and I encounter Allison engine and Merlin engine P-51s, because this thing can see the P-51Cs. And this is a cannon stang right here, who I am just gonna lay into and get him out of the game. Gonna do a combat loop-de-loop here. Oh, this IAR. Oh, no. No, 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 no. So, how does the Avia S-199 Sakine fly in War Thunder? Wet napkin is a little too good for it. The engine, again, since it's the wrong engine, it's very, very underpowered. It does not retain energy, and especially when stock, it lacks significant bite. Because stock, this aircraft has 2 13 mils and 2 7.7s. 7.92s. While these are decent guns for 2.3, this is 3.7. It kind of falls lacking. That doesn't mean you can't get kills with it. I mean, the Spitfires usually only have 8 303s at this tier, and every once in a while you'll see a cannon spit, but it lacks in comparison to a lot of the American armaments, which have 4 to 6 50 cals, or maybe even 20 mils. See the cannon stang. Does it make up for it in its turning performance? No. You get about 2 good high energy turns, and then you are kind of just done for. As you can see here, I made the mistake of getting separated from my team. And I'm kind of just cooked here. I've got to split S and try and get under him, while my friendly teammate absolutely clobbers him. P40 behind me, and I'm on the defensive. This is going to be not an easy fight to survive. He's got lead pulled, and he's going to get me there. Now the question is, can I put this fire out? And the answer is probably not, because this appears to be... Oh no, they're not done with me. They ain't done yet. And I have to bail. I have to get out of this fight in a hurry. Oh, he's closing on it. Break, break, break. Flaps, flaps, flaps. Pray. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm losing engine power bad. Oh, and that's gonna be it, because I hit the ground. Can I get across this river and just make a nice, gentle landing? Maybe? No. Ooh. Holy cow! Good lord, I forgot how hard those 20s hit. Okay, that is a serious upgrade over what it was. Now I've got to point my nose up for this P39. For number 4. This is the best game I've ever had in this thing. And it's just butchering him in the head-on. Okay, I think I took back a post-cannon upgrade. This thing's kinda nasty. I'm gonna jump this Fokker. Yes, turn for me, baby. That P400 left that man to die. That is so mean. Okay, the pair of cannons really does make up for this thing's bad performance. As long as you can keep it in the head-on. I dive on one of this thing's actual IRL opponents, which was a Spitfire. Apparently it did down a couple of them. I don't know how credible those reports are or what type of Spitfire they were. I'll finish him off, just to finish him off. Like, if they're already going down, there's nothing wrong with finishing them off. Please, God. I need control so I can turn that Spitfire into Swiss cheese. Yeah, if you're grinding, that's what you need to do. You just need to be, like, if you see an aircraft already going down, get the finish, because it will get you a little bit of RP. And I know sometimes it gives you the kill, and there's nothing you can really do about it, but if you're actively trying to finish airplanes off, you will finish higher on the team, and you will be getting more RP. Head-oning an LA-5 and a P-51 is a bad idea because he's got all of his cannons mounted in the nose. But I got a couple really nice hits into him there, and I have other problems. And I knocked him down. I'll take 3. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for the Sakine. Initially, I came into this video with a lot of hesitations about it because I've played it before on stream, didn't really like it, it flew like a wet napkin, didn't really hit hard, but now that I have the cannons and a few more upgrades, this thing, I won't say it's good. I will not give it the good to great rank, but I'd say it's a decent plane. You just have to be kind of more experienced to get into it. I will be streaming tonight, 8 p.m., come by, say hi, and if you don't, thank you for watching. I will see you next time.